Today we're going to take a closer look at a few pairs of the Glitch. Cammy's going to unbox a couple of the camo editions for us, and those ones aren't actually going to be publicly available. Lucas is going to show us the red ones, the white ones, the black ones, and he's also going to show you how to put them on. Cammy's going to bang some goals in wearing them, and I'm going to try and answer your questions in this video. So if I miss something, make sure you ask in the comments below, and I'll also talk a little bit about the future of the Glitch and how we got to where we are now.
Hey guys, my name is Kammy from footballboots.co.uk, and today we're going to be looking at the Adidas Glitches.
So, as you can see, Kammy has a couple of pairs here that haven't been released. There's the synthetic ones, which are the same ones that Charlie Colquitt wore back in August, and there's also a leather version, which pretty much look the same apart from that toe box, and that toe box is black, and that's because this is a leather version. So the design of the Glitch camo does match those of a Glitch NMD that came out about a month or so ago, and it has this kind of Glitch camo feel, but these ones don't seem to be available to the public. They're just for these guys that have been testing them. So the Glitch itself is a two-piece interchangeable construction made of an inner shoe. Now here Kammy has the black inner shoe, and he's been testing with those, and he's got the leather outer skin to go with it. The Glitch is designed to suit the modern game with a focus on adaptability. So the Glitch utilises leading adidas football technologies, including the laceless upper, to create a football boot experience like no other. You can switch from having what could be a control upper to like a speed upper just by changing out what you've got there. You can also go soft ground to firm ground. So let's talk a bit about the Tech Fit laceless shoe. There's two collar heights, there's the high and the low, and Adidas have said there may be more to come. In total, there's 4 inner shoes at the moment. You've got the white ones, you've got some red ones with black, some black ones with red, and the blue ones. The studs on the inner shoe lock the cleat into the chassis of the outer shoe. Now don't worry, it doesn't move around, and it plays like a true high-performance Adidas football boot. These are a high-end boot. They're very much the same quality as a Pure Chaos or a Pure Control. Moving on, let's look at the external skins. And Kammy has the camo ones here, but you can also get a white one, a red one, the black leather retail release version, and you can also get a black one that I like to think of as the black peacock. It has a whole lot of bright colours on it. It is reflective. Here's a little video of Lucas just showing you that now. There's going to be 6 outer skins in total. There'll be 4 firm ground and 2 soft ground available, and we think perhaps maybe Adidas would be clever and bring out maybe a full Astro version skin at some point, which we think would be great. The white ones are also reflective. Leather or synthetic? Leather or synthetic? Here you can see Lucas trying to make up his mind as to which inner shoe and outer skin to put together. He's opted to put the inner shoe within the outer shoe first and then slip the whole thing on. Later in this video we're going to show you some other ways of putting on the Glitch with the white and the red pairs. So the Glitch has been a few years in development, and we first saw these about 6 months ago, and our initial reaction was like, wow, you just slip on the outer skin, crazy. At the time we thought they were going to be an X16. They kind of like had that look, but they just turned out to be their own thing. Charlie Colquitt wore them around about the same time in the academy game for Chelsea. Well, you can buy these in a starter pack, and they're going to get 1 inner shoe and 2 outer skins, and that's going to cost you about £250. If you want to get extra outer skins, they're going to cost you another £100, and if you wanted another inner shoe, maybe for a different height, then you're looking at another £150. How to get them? Well, talk to Lucas. Talk to Kammy, talk to any of the guys who have got these.
The only way you can buy the boot is for the Glitch app.
The first rollout is in London within small communities. So these guys have already been testing them. You need to know someone who knows someone. You can hook up with these guys on Instagram, go check out their accounts right now. Okay, it's invite only, so you're going to be able to order it through the Glitch app. There's only like 4-hour delivery within the M25 in London, so you can get these really quick once they launch. They are due to go on sale on Monday the 7th now. It was supposed to be kind of yesterday, today, but that had got pushed back, so it's going to be Monday the 7th that you're going to be able to get them in the app. But you can get your kind of exclusive invite codes now, so you'll be ready to go. You need to get those from the gatekeepers of the Glitch. Why is it called the Glitch? Well, it's all about disruption. Creativity, it's different, it's unpredictable, and that's why they've gone with the Glitch. And it's not just a kind of concept about a boot, it's a combination of the shoe, the app, the whole community. It's like the whole Glitch concept. So talking about like who wears them, well, you've got all these Tango Squad guys, these guys who've been involved in this Adidas project that's been going on for a while now, but you've also got some pros who've been doing it too. So you've got Chelsea's Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Bristol Rovers' Charlie Colquitt, who's on loan from Chelsea. Believe the F2 freestylers are going to be pushing these out soon, and it's all about kind of grassroots players and kind of social media and people kind of pushing the boots. That way it's not going to be as much about big pro player endorsements. This is kind of a groundswell of support for these. Now here you can see Lucas, and he's putting on the white ones, so make sure you stay tuned for the red ones because he's got a slightly different way of putting those on at the end of this video. How do they perform? Well, you still have to wear socks whilst you've got them on, but once you get that inner shoe locked into the outer shoe, then there's going to be no foot slippage. They're not going to come off whilst you're playing. It's just a great fit and feel. When I initially saw them, it just kind of reminded me of the X16, but if you switch the outer skin and you go something more like a control skin that might come out in the future, then you've got a whole different boot again. So looking to the future of the Glitch, you think that we're going to see some more colour updates. We've seen a blue inner shoe, so I'm sure we're going to see a blue outer shoe at some point. And perhaps Adidas are going to come in with those different sock heights with the inner shoe, as I mentioned earlier. They're going to try and build this product with lots of flexibility involved, and they're really going to look to feedback of the people who have been wearing them as to what they do in the future. You can kind of think of these as like an open source boot. So if you've got ideas, then make sure you kind of let people know, put it out onto social, and stuff they see on social maybe get picked up. So there's going to be a whole bunch of probably new colorways that can come out. Maybe they even make one where you can do your own custom colorway. Can you imagine a football boots Glitch outer shoe? That would look amazing. If you guys got other questions, make sure you drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, check out Lucas. Here he is putting on the red ones, and you can see he puts on the inner shoe first, and then he stretches that whole outer shoe out and around it because it's really flexible, the outer shoe, and it can bend in all sorts of ways. It's actually the inner shoe that is stronger in the base of it. That has the sole plate itself in it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know if you're going to get the Glitch. Go enjoy your football.